Good afternoon, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. I've got this gorgeous 2008 Mercury Mariner Hybrid for you today. This will be a test drive and driving impression video of this vehicle as we get this car on the road, put it through its paces, and take you along with us for the ride so that you can see and hear everything that we see and hear. Now, we also do have an in-depth walk-around video of this car where we demonstrate as many functions and features for you. Won't be doing a whole lot of that. Again, this will be a test drive and driving impression video. We'll give you all of our commentary and observations as we go along. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Got 137,152 miles. Not very many miles for a hybrid vehicle, and certainly not very many miles for a vehicle that's a 2008. I'm going to set the camera down for just a moment while we get our belt on. Safety first. Thank you for waiting. Let's go ahead and get started. We have sold more of these Mariner hybrids and Escape hybrids, which are one and the same vehicle. In our 15 years of being in business, these are very tough vehicles to get our hands on. In years past, we had a much easier time getting our hands on these hybrid Escapes and Mariners, but folks who have had them like them so much that a lot of people are not getting rid of them. And the ratio of the hybrid versions of these versus the naturally aspirated gasoline version of these was much less. So again, harder to come by, not as easy to get your hands on. Also, the difference between these, as I mentioned in my other video, so if you watched the other video as well, I do apologize if this is repetitive. But in 2005, when Ford came out with the Ford Escape Hybrid, they didn't want to dump the additional time, money, and research into development of their own hybrid system. So they reached out to Toyota, which was the leader in hybrid technology, and I believe still is. And they had Toyota develop the hybrid system for this vehicle. So this is technically a Toyota and Toyota technology and a whole lot of Toyota parts underneath this Ford or Mercury shell, which is why these are so great and they last so long. The highest mileage one of these that we ever sold had 359,000 miles on them, but I've seen them with 400,000 and 500,000 miles on them. Most of those have been used as taxis or rideshare, and they're driven around the clock. These things have awesome capability, all-wheel drive / four-wheel drive, tons of options on the interior, such as the GPS navigation system, power sunroof, power outlets, premium sound system, heated seats. It's got just about everything you would need in a modern vehicle. Handling on it is great, driving characteristics are great. Going through these twisty and windy roads, the vehicle has very little to no lean whatsoever. Feels very stout, feels very confident, and drives beautifully. Very smooth and quiet. Pretty good power out of a 4-cylinder engine. These are just 2.3 liters after all, but combined with the instant torque of electrification, you actually have pretty good get up and go. This particular one has Michelin Defender tires all the way around. They look like they were just very recently installed. They have tons of tread remaining in them. One owner vehicle with clean Carfax vehicle history report and clean California title in hand with Michelin tires. This thing is just about as spotless as can be. Exterior body and paint are in great shape. Interior is very clean, free from any rips, cracks, pet hair, smoke odor, or damage. Absolutely stunning vehicle inside and out. Folks, this next road that we're going to go ahead and make a right turn on has a lot of potholes, uneven pavement, and rough surfaces. And oftentimes, if there's excessive wear and tear in the front end of the vehicle, in the suspension, upper or lower control arms, sway bar links, tie rod ends, ball joints, typically we'll feel the movement, looseness, or the clunking on this section of road. Thus far, the suspension feels incredible. I don't feel any rattles, don't feel any squeaks, don't feel any clunks whatsoever. Interior of the vehicle is also extremely quiet. I don't feel any movement in the dashboard. I don't feel any or hear any squeaking from the tailgate, which oftentimes you do on a hatchback or SUV vehicle. And it just absorbs these bumps and rough surfaces like an absolute champ. Next, folks, we're going to make a right turn on Winding Way here, and we're going to do a 0 to 60 acceleration pull with our air conditioning blasting, going up a hill on an incline, putting maximum load on the vehicle, and see how fast we can get from 0 to 60 miles per hour. I'm going to pull aside over here in the shade for just a moment to let a little bit of space form between us and the next car so we have enough room to get to 60. I'm going to zoom in on the instrument cluster just so you can see that we're at a complete stop. And 3, 2, 1, and go. About 50% throttle, 60% throttle, 70% throttle, 80% throttle, and we're at 60 before you know it. I wouldn't call it fast, but I would call it sufficient. It is just a hybrid after all, so fuel economy is its #1 goal, and it does that beautifully. But again, it's got enough power and get up and go to get out of its own way. Lots of sound dampening materials used, keeping the outside world outside where it belongs. Very little road noise, no tire noise, thanks to these Michelin Defender tires. And folks, this is also a limited edition color, only available in the hybrids and not very many of them made. So every time we get one of these Escape or Mariner hybrids in this color, they seem to just sell a little bit quicker, because if you're looking for one of these in this color, and you may not be, it's not for everyone, I do have to admit. Wouldn't have been my first choice, but if you're looking for one of these in this color, they are very, very difficult to find. So when we do get one, they typically sell pretty quick. Going through these back streets, going through the ups and downs. Vehicle feels very confident. Very smooth. Going over a speed bump. Shocks feel very responsive, not overly bouncy. Start heading back to the lot. Folks, if you've enjoyed this video, please do consider giving us a big old thumbs up. Make sure you like our video, and then we would love it if you subscribe to our channel as well. We really are concentrating on growing our YouTube channel this year, and we cannot do it without your help. So please like and subscribe, and then make sure you also hit the bell notification icon so you can be notified of all of our future videos. We'll include links to both videos we did on this vehicle in the description portion of the ad, anywhere this vehicle is advertised for sale. Folks, for those of you watching from out of state or out of town, we also do have affordable nationwide shipping and transport services available as well. So just give us a call, drop us a note. We'll get you a quote on what it would take to get this vehicle from our doorstep to yours, so don't be shy. Trade-ins are welcome and extended warranties are available. And if you have any other questions, concerns, or comments, anything that wasn't covered in the ad, or if you just want to speak to a live person, you can give me a call and get me directly by dialing me at area code 916-765-7575. You can also find us 24/7, 365 days a year on our website at www.directautooutlet.com. Go ahead and pull in here and back up into a stall, and we'll go ahead and wrap this video up. I do want to take this opportunity to thank you for investing your valuable time and joining us, sticking with us throughout the entirety of this video. Certainly do hope to have the opportunity to see and interact with each and every one of you in the near future. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Take care now. Bye-bye.